Hey guys, welcome back to IteariTV. My name is Iteari. We are at an Ollie's bargain outlet. I am going to go in and see what we can find in the stationery aisle, and I'm going to see if they still have an American's Crafts section up in the middle of the store. Keep in mind that all Ollies are made completely differently, y'all. They do not have the same items. Some Ollies locations get items later, some get them first. So what I show you in this Ollies may not be in your Ollies, okay? Let's be very clear on that. But be on the lookout for these items. Maybe they'll show up. I'm going to make this as quick as possible because I do not have a lot of time today, so let's see what we can find. Okay, guys, I sort of went really quickly through this once I got in here. So if you would like to slow down the video, I just want to remind you to click the settings icon in the top right hand of the video, click speed, and you can slow the speed down, or you can speed me up if you want to see this faster. So I always have trouble with these carts. Almost dropped my phone on the way in. These are my least favorite types of videos to film. I've said this in other videos, but I know you guys appreciate them, so you will continue to see them every now and again. So we're going to start off in the back to school section. This Ollie's is not my local Ollie's. It's about an hour away from me, and their back to school section had different things than the back to school section in my local Ollie's. So it's definitely some differences across the board. These journals and planners are really pretty. I was trying to feel the paper. The paper is a pretty decent consistency of paper. Those are only $2.99, and I believe these are $2.99. I really like the way that these are made. You can put a title and the date at the top of the page, and these are really classy, really pretty for, I think it was $2.99. And then there are some journals beside it with folders on the inside. This is that CP brand, I believe, for $2.99. And those spiral notebooks were in pastel colors, okay? So there's some colored pencils. There's some clear backpacks. These may have been $5.99. I can't really remember. I did see the graph pads, the Omni graph paper pads. I thought about getting some of this graph paper, but I had just purchased some from Dollar Tree, but this looks to be better quality. I believe that was $1.79. There are some rainbow highlighters I looked at for a little over $1. Some color pencils by Studio C. Then we had a lot of these dinosaur notebooks for less than $1. We had some binders for $2.99. So these binders are really nice. They're really pretty. And there were some dry erase boards and dry erase markers. If you're a teacher, you probably would appreciate that, or if you just need something for your office. There were some glue sticks. Looks like I was trying to see the price of these dry erase markers. They're $3.99. These are not the Expo brand, so I don't know how well they'll do. I did pick up this lunchbox. I was gifted a lunchbox like this with the avocado on the front of it, and I love it. And so I saw another one that said out to lunch, and I got that one. Love that laptop stand. It was very cute. I did get a few of these scratch pads for 99 cents. The bigger ones are in my local Ollie's. This Ollie's had the smaller scratch pads in the pack of 3. So I have both sets, and I'll be doing a haul where you will see those. So look out for that, and we'll fill the paper, see if it's any good. Looking at the lunch boxes again, they had office paper. They had pencil boxes for less than $1. I'd still say go to Walmart. Walmart's beating out everybody, in my opinion, for the quality and the cuteness of the supplies. You had that cascading hanging folder, which is neat. A desktop organizer for $3.99. This was all just in the back to school aisle, so we haven't even gotten to the stationery aisle. There was not an American Crafts table. There used to be at this one, but I think they put everything in the art supply and stationery aisle now. So they removed the American Crafts table, unless it was all the way in the back of the store and I just didn't see it because I didn't walk the whole store this time like I usually do. So there are a lot of things I could have missed. They have all of these storage containers. I was really looking for Pip Sticks stickers. I still have not found those. I did not find those in this video, so I was a little disappointed. They had some really nice quality book bags for $13. These are really nice book bags, really pretty. I almost thought about getting one, but I don't need another book bag, but they're so pretty. Then they had these more folders. I love these types of folders, actually. And we're going to look at that whiteout pack. That was a nice whiteout pack. Seven whiteout rolls. And that might have been $3 or $4. And then they had this Aeropostale bag for $10. That was so cute. I really thought about getting that pink one. And I may go back and get that pink one. I don't know. It was really cute. And then they had these premium pencils for $4.79. Someone told me in my comments last time that these were high quality pencils, that particular brand. And they had Bic pens. I'm just looking at more planners and journals. And this is an undated planner / journal that you can use. We've got, I've never seen this Panda brand. It's called Pandas or something like that. But the little panda head is so cute. I did pick up one of these. I think I picked up the tan one. But again, look out for the haul, because an Ollie's haul will be coming whenever I get around to filming it. Yeah, look at that Pandas. I thought that was so cute for $2.99. I did get a couple of those. I think I got the tan one. And no, I didn't get one of those right there. I was debating because I felt like that white would get dirty. So I didn't pick up one of those, but I did pick up one of the other types. They had these smaller scissors for $4.99. They had these class welcome signs. Those are pretty cheap. I think they were like $2 and some change. Oh, no, they were $1.49. That was nice. Then they had a lot more book bags. So you could get a book bag for below $20, which is nice. I was looking at that price again. I think those were $10 because I think they were a little bit smaller than the $13 ones. Then these huge Scotch mailers were only 75 cents. Construction paper, colored pencils for $4.99. I loved these little cards here. And we'll see, we're going to go back to that back to school aisle because there were more cards like this. And I did pick up a few different versions. I love those for $1, those index cards. And you saw those index cards had a design at the side. So again, look out for the haul because we will be getting into some of these items a little bit deeper. Here are some planners. I've actually flipped through that particular planner before. I think I own that one. That was in a previous haul of mine. They had 10 sheets of paper for $1. That blue has been in this particular Ollie's for a very long time. Then they had a whole new fresh box of file folders. These high quality file folders for $2.99. But these came with more than usual. These came with 18 for $5. That's an awesome deal. And then these journals were really pretty, y'all. Ollie's has beefed up the journal game. When I tell you I wanted every single journal in here, I had to stop myself. At one time, I had so many journals in the cart, I had to take some out, but I did get quite a few. And I thought about getting this one, but I didn't. These Zip It journals are in my local Ollie's, so I'll go back and get those if I want to. My local Ollie's had a ton of these. And it has the little zipper in the front where you can put your pens and stuff for only $3. Those are really nice. And I'm just thinking about all the different versions of creative journals I can do. So each journal would be like a different theme. Look at these letter stickers. They look like stitched fabric or really expensive curtains or really expensive rug for $1 and some change. And then we have these planners. These are 2026 planners, so they're old. I think they were like $2 and some change. But, if you're a planner girly, we can just renumber that. No problem. So, yeah, those are like $2.99. The baby album that I see all the time in these Ollies. Then we have some dual tip markers for $5.99. These are even cheaper than what you would see in Ross. I don't know how good they are. We had all these notepads. They didn't have the llama one. I have the llama one. So, but they had that cheetah one. That cheetah one is really nice. I think I forgot to get that cheetah one. I meant to put that in my cart, and I don't even think I put that in my cart. I don't even think I put that in my cart. And I meant to. Then this Land and Sky, I did pick up that calendar because I need to send one to my friend, Virginia Martin. I need to send her that because she was looking for that. So I picked up a second one of those. Here's another journal. It has dinosaurs and little games on it. I think it was meant to be sort of centered for a boy, but it kind of gives you girly vibes too. The lined paper is nice quality. We have binder clips. We've seen these throughout Ollie's a lot, but this packaging is a little different this time. And this is really cool because they gave us a pack of the binder clips by themselves with the smiley faces instead of coming with the push pins and the paper clips. So I do like that. And I may actually go back and get those. I need to go back into this Ollie's and spend some more time. But these Exceed notebooks, these are usually wrapped in plastic, and I didn't know that they were full dot grid. These are very nice. If you see these wrapped in the plastic, get those if you're looking for a dot grid journal. I forgot how much they were, like $4.99 or $3.99. I have this sloth journal here. I have multiples of them. I purchased them and then I was gifted them. And I do have this listed journal somewhere in the house. It's a book of list prompts. This one says, list the adventures you want to have. I think those are great writing prompts. I love making lists. So I love this book. I have this somewhere in my home. I just don't know exactly where it is right now. And then look at these journals with the sticky notes in the front. There are so many different journals I was trying to look at, y'all. It was just, this particular Ollie's was journal heaven. Most of them are journal heaven anyway, because Ollie's really has some amazing journals for inexpensive prices. They've always had really good journals, but right now it's just like, it's heaven up in there. Some more notepads. I mean, they're killing it with the notepads. Here's a bow journal that's really pretty. I mean, when we talk about glue booking and just random creative journaling, doing washi tape walls, that's what these journals are for. And then look at this one. This little sensory gummy bear one where you can move the squares around. I did purchase this one. This one got me. I couldn't leave it. That wasn't in my local Ollie's. And excuse my voice. It's just, I'm stuffy. It's early. My head is kind of hurting. There's a lot going on when I'm trying to record this, but I got to push through it. That one was $6.99, but I understand why. Here are some other journals I was grazing by. Look at this gingerbread journal. I did buy this one. I want to use this for Christmas journaling, even though I had planned to use a different journal for my Christmas journaling that I'm already using. But I think I don't know. I got to use this for something. I had to have it. If I don't use it this year, it'd have to be next year for Christmas in July. I don't know. It went in the cart, okay? That sticky note booklet is cute. That one's in my local Ollie's. I've seen that one a lot. And then look at that journal, that pink one. I didn't get that one with the little ornaments on it, but that one's cute too. Mucho Motivated. I believe those are planners. I do have these buttons already. These buttons have been sitting at this Ollie's for almost 2 years now. They had these beading kits. My local Ollie's had these for $2.99. It's for making jewelry and earrings. It's really nice. I didn't pick that up yet. And then we have the alcohol markers, more alcohol markers for $5.99. And more alcohol markers. I don't know how any of these are. I don't know if they're any good, but those prices are below Ross prices. These mini stickers have been there for a long time. Those poster boards have been there for over 2 years at this point. I purchased a few of them. I've used them as my desktop backgrounds. Those doilies have been there for a very long time, almost 2 years. And then they had a fresh new shelves of what am I trying to say? Sticky notes, magnetic sticky notes. And then they had these Post-it notes. The Noted brand is owned by Post-it. I did pick up a couple of these for planning. They have the days on them. These were all $1. No, they were $1.99. I'm sorry. I feel like Ollie's has gone up on their prices too, huh? They still have those punches there and the Care Bear pins, which I'm not into, but this one was $1.99. Yeah, I feel like they've gone up on their prices on some of this stuff. Pens, markers, all the things, y'all. Those are labels for 99 cents, I believe it was. I have those neon labels. I use them for my diamond paintings. This Cricut Joy cardstock sticky paper, I have that. That's $2.99. I wish they had more colors, but I've only been seeing black. I do have one of these calendars. They're only 79 cents. I don't have the paw print one, but I have the floral one there. And then the sticker sheets by Happy Planner. I saw those again. I saw that little panda card. I really thought about getting that panda card just to take that panda off the card, but I didn't. That was only $1. But I feel like that card is worth it for $1. These other little miniature sticky notes that you can use for tracking your water intake and other things. I did throw those in the cart. And then they always have Elmer's glue and Post-it and regular journals, Post-it notes. These are the recyclable Post-it notes, so they cost a little bit more. These are $2.99. I don't know if some of these list pads are sticky, so I can't wait to open them and see if they're sticky. I purchased one time and it wasn't sticky. So if I can remember correctly, it's been a while though. These are $1.99. There's my cart. These are some stationery packs for $5. They have magnets and list pads in them by Great Works. Here's some more really pretty journals. This Paris one, I've seen that one a few times. I did get this one, Grow Your Own Way. I loved the different cinching on this one. I don't have a journal like this. I do have a cinch and I could make this myself, but yeah, no, it's not happening this year. That one's $2.99. I have a lot of things I can make myself, but it ain't happening this year. So these leopard notebooks match those leopard index card, little mini leopard index cards. I had to have these. I don't know what my goal is for these, but I had to have them. They were black, and then there's pink. Love, love, love these. Oh, I'm just a sucker for a cute journal. And then Ollie's is always going to bring you acrylic paints and other types of paints. I don't know how good they are or if they're dry, but you will see paints in Ollie's if you're looking for paints. That Jane Davenport is $1.99. I purchased that last year. I have a few of those. And it's just a sketch pad to do your swatching on, but I'm going to use it for journaling. Ollie's still has ribbon. Lots of pretty ribbon for $1. These magnet letters have been in this particular Ollie's for over 2 years now. They still have walls of Cricut paper, Cricut vinyl for $1.99. It's amazing how long it's taking to get rid of this stuff. And then here are the miniature index card pads again. I got one of every version. I think I want to do miniature journaling with them and then also put charms and stuff on them. I don't know. I want to do something. I had to have them for $1. And then I'm getting ready to go through the checkout aisle. Make sure you check the As Seen on TV. That's the As Seen on TV wall. Sometimes you can find things like little sewing machines and things. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check the description for important information about my other channels and links to my Crafty playlists and discount codes. I will see you next time in the craft aisle.